Okay, very quickly, I'm pretty busy this morning, so we'll not be having class. And welcome those who are visitors first time. This is SLS. My name is Sizer, and I know how to stay in the light, and that's what I talk about. Staying in the light is always asking why. You know, as a child, you probably got spanked for asking why a lot. So you start asking. Start asking why. Because the more you ask why, the wiser you can get. Seek answers. Don't look for someone to tell you the answer why. Look for the answer yourself. It'll take you down some pleasant journeys. I won't call it a rabbit hole. I call it a wormhole. Elevating that concept. It's a great day, as I said, day of judgment. This is actually post judgment. The testing period was 2000, about 1980 to 2000. Then actually, judgment 2000, 2025. Now you're having a reconstruction taking place because we are stepping out of the world of belief into the world of knowing. So all y'all people whose doctrine built on belief, that was a time for that. There was a time you was to believe. That time ended. You're moving straight into the Aquarius age of knowing. So if somebody telling you about belief, I would stay away from that because they're out of time. There was a time for belief, but that time has ended. So if you are still talking about belief, you are out of step, you're out of time. You have to know today to be on time. You have to know. And you have all these things to assist you in the knowing. You got AI. I wouldn't rely on it, but it's a tool. When I ask questions, I say, give me a non-Eurocentric view. Yeah, I want the non-Eurocentric view. I don't want the Eurocentric view. Everybody gets that. You see that everywhere. And it does. It gives me the non-Eurocentric view. You know, you have to look at things out of your eyes, not out of other people's eyes. Looking at things out of other people's eyes would get you in serious trouble. You wind up dyeing your hair, changing your eye color, deforming yourself because you're looking at yourself out of other people's eyes and you don't like what you see. Can you imagine that? Somebody who's given the best bodies on the creation, but because you look at yourself out of other people's eyes, they don't like it, so you don't like it. How Stockholm Syndrome is that? It is ludicrous. I advise y'all to get y'all about a half a cup of Epsom salt with your bath water. Forget showers. Showers work if that's all you got. But you want to soak in a tub of warm water and Epsom salt. Get some of that negativity off you. If you can't do that, go where you know there's no glass or nails in the grass. Get barefooted and walk. get connected, get grounded back to nature. Can't do that? Find somewhere to sit in the sun. If you need suntan lotion, if you're light complected, get the suntan lotion. All these things will ground you. If you can't do that, get some crystals. Great quartz is a good grounding crystal. Most crystals will ground you in what your body needs. That means you got to do study and research things. You just can't go out and do something. You got to study. That's what it's all about, study. If you graduated from high school, you didn't finish because when you graduated, they say, what exercise was that? Commencement. Same thing with college, commencement. You're just beginning. So now you have the tools of how to study, how to research. In school, you was taught things you wasn't interested in. Now you can study things that you're interested in. You have a way of technique of study of you got a background of what it's all about. Because I promise you and I guarantee you, the more study you do, the more you're gonna find out how miseducated you were. That's why study is so important, because the more study you do, the more you're gonna find out how miseducated you were.